Central Oregon's Deschutes River winds past the little town of Maupin on its headlong rush to the Columbia. Maupin residents respect the Deschutes because of its swift current and treacherous rapids. They tell stories of hapless adventurers who have challenged the whitewater in rafts, never to be seen again.
It's the undercurrents in it, where the water's running over rocks and under rocks, and it gets to spinning in an undercurrent, and you get in that and you can't swim out of it until the river lets you do it, then sometimes it's too late.
Pretty risky.
That's what it's risky for me anyway. And I think it's risky for the other guys, but they're willing to take their life in their own hands. Well, that's up to them.
The river's record of tragedy never seems to dampen the enthusiasm of the daring. Rafters continue to risk their necks at Whitehorse Rapids, the Donkey Hole, and Boxcar Rapids. But almost nobody is thrill-hungry enough to tackle the river's most deadly obstacle, thundering Sherars Falls. The Deschutes landmark is an awesome spectacle, with tons of water crashing over the 14-foot precipice every second. Death lurks in the churning waters below the falls, waiting to lock unwary victims in a whirling pool of foam. That grim prospect discourages most red-blooded rapids runners, but not all. This month, the lure of danger proved wrong for 5 Portland men.
But there is a chance that you might be maimed or lose your life even on this trip, so why are you doing it?
Well, we've drifted the Rogue River, the Grand Ronde, we've drifted the Deschutes a couple of times, and we've been able to handle any rapids that we've ever been through. And I don't know, this is really, it's a cheating death affair, but hell, it's not going to be that bad. We know where we're going, we know how we're going to take it, and the raft is stable, we're experienced.
Teaching Mother Nature she can't fool with us.
Do you think that there might be a chance that they might not make it through this?
Well, there could be a real good chance. I'd hate to go over it.
Why is that? What is your impression of the falls?
Well, I've seen Indians go in, but they never get out, the ones that fish down there.
It's safe, the boat's safe. We've done it before. It's just, we've got an insatiable appetite for excitement, I guess.
Do you have a plan for when you reach the falls?
You bet.
And that is what?
Hold on to the raft.
When the water comes over this falls, it spills so fast that it goes down underneath the pool that's there and then twists back up. And it sucks anything right down with it underneath there. And if you can keep from getting in a position of getting sucked under there, you're all right. But if you ever do, in my opinion, a life jacket would never bring you up.
You don't want to go off in the river low like it is now at the time.
And why is that?
Well, because it's such a sharp drop-off, you see, when you go right straight over, your raft is naturally it's going to nose down. You've got no chance to pull it back up.
We're really worried about falling off the raft and drowning, to tell you the truth.
That's which kind of flowers they wanted. And he just kind of laughed and said, well, you only go around in this world once, and I'm going to go around
Word of the
singing.
quintet's daring plan spread quickly, and as the men sped down the river, a crowd formed. Nobody wanted the rafters to die, of course, but it wasn't to be missed if somebody did. As the spectators stood watch, the raftsmen made a final survey of the falls, then they were off to meet their destiny. Scrambled aboard the overturned raft, and the crowd broke into spontaneous applause. They had conquered the river. Their reward? Free beer at Maupin's Rainbow Tavern and some memories.